We're back on this Booze Day Tuesday with more of Today and the beautiful Jada Pinkett Smith. She's starring as Chief Nurse Christine Hawthorne in TNT's medical drama called Hawthorne. It's good to have the title of the show.
It is. The season premiere starts off with Christina and her Dr. Beau head over heels for each other, moving toward building a life together. But this is a drama, so you know how things can change on a dime, and it's all kinds of stuff happening in this show.
Yeah, maybe the change comes in the person of Mark Anthony, huh, Jada Pinkett Smith?
No.
Come on.
There's a little something that happens before that that actually brings Mark Anthony in. He plays Nick Renata, a detective, and as you see, she's walking through the parking lot, and
something happens in that parking lot.
Earlier that day she gets married, but then it takes a dramatic turn, and that's what brings Nick Renata into the scene.
Now, how did Mark Anthony get involved in your program in the first place?
Well,
how did that happen?
He came on last year, right, for 2 episodes, and everything went really well. We really enjoyed working together.
Well, you're friends in real life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So he was like, "What's happening for third season?"
Yeah.
So Will and I got together and was like, you know, let's think of an arc for Mark, you know. But I was like, listen, he's excited this year. Yeah,
perfect.
An arc for Mark. So I was like, he's excited now, but you know, Mark has a big life. He's got a lot of stuff going on. So, but he kept saying, look, what's up, what's up, what's up? And so finally I was like, you really trying to do this? He's like, yes.
Well, you're also the executive producer, so you can make those choices. But it seems to me it would be this is something Frank Gifford would never put up with for a minute. You got love scenes with the guy. Then you all go out to dinner afterwards, right? How does Jennifer, you know, deal with it? And how does Will deal with you? How do you guys deal with that?
I mean, we've been in this business a long time, you know. Jennifer does a lot of love scenes, so does Will. So they understand that that's part of the business. That's just what we do.
That's a perk.
It's a perk, Mama. You know what I mean? We all know what it is, you know.
It's cheating without cheating.
It's cheating without cheating.
We like that.
You know?
So if you haven't watched Hawthorne for the first couple of seasons and you join right now, will you get what's happening? Will you understand
it? Absolutely. That's one of the great things about our program, I think, is that you can jump right in and start enjoying it. And this is our do or die season. It's a very intense season. We're coming on at 10 o'clock. We really pushed the envelope this year. We are not playing.
Well, one critic said that your performance this season it's raw, unsettling, and totally absorbing.
Ooh, I like it.
Wow. Ooh,
you haven't heard that yet?
I hadn't heard that. I don't really look at it. Yeah, I don't read it.
Yeah, no, that's quite a rave.
Yeah,
okay, can we talk about whipping your hair back and forth with your daughter?
About it.
Come on, that was one of those things. The first time I saw that video, I was so.
I think it was your pick.
It was one of my favorite songs. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
She is so cute.
She is adorable. Did she have a lot of fun doing that video?
Oh, she loved it. I mean, she really loves performing. She just came back from doing the Justin Bieber tour in the UK with her brother, who also performed with Justin Bieber. And she murdered it. I mean, she took the UK by storm. Look at it. That's her at the White House.
Look, she's got the DNA on both sides. This child is born into this.
How was that Bieber tour, by the way, for the kids?
Fantastic.
Was it?
They
He's
both
a sweet
had
kid, isn't he?
Oh, he's so lovely. And they both had so much fun. And you know, it's really good for he and Jaden both, you know, Justin, their friendship. It's really fantastic.
Now, as a mother, which you are first and foremost, are you concerned at all that because your kids, even though as naturally talented as they are, this business has a way of corroding some of the finest character in people?
Well, you know, I think life has a way of doing that. You know, I mean, I grew up on the streets of Baltimore, and Will grew up on the streets of Philly. And let me tell you, if we could survive that, and if our children can't survive Hollywood, then we're not doing our job.
That's an excellent point. Okay. So you're very hands-on parents.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you strict with them?
No, we're not strict. I mean, as parents, you want to create, you know, boundaries that keep your children safe, but at the same time, create enough freedom that they can develop and understand who they are.
My daddy once said to me, I think this is what he said, I love you too much to deny you the privilege of making mistakes.
See, there you go. And that's what, you know, that's what life is all about. I always tell my kids, it's not about not making mistakes. It's about how do you make them right.
That's
You know what I mean?
It's the getting up.
It's the getting up.
Yeah,
because we all make them.
Okay. I love Jada so much.
Very much, even though she was a tad late.
I know, I'm so sorry. It was the traffic.
And what are we going to do about Will? And we don't have time to talk about him, but he's here, and he came. No, he's got 3 more weeks ready on his movie, and then he says then he's going to be a husband. That's so sweet.
He's being a husband today. That's why he's here with me.
Oh,
you know what? That's great. We wish you guys.
We do. We love you guys.
Say hello to the children.
Jada. Thanks,
Thank you.
Up next.